Welcome to Worldwide Exchanges. How's everyone doing? Appreciate everybody tuning in and the comments we've been getting, and we're excited to get going here. We're going to start off with what happened over the weekend. We had Barron's come out with an article on Freddie and Fannie. You guys probably saw that on Monday. We had over 20% just massacre on both these stocks. So it looks like government's going to take this thing over. I mean, they're going to zero here. So that weighed on the markets Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday we had a little, dead cat bounce, so to speak. But technically speaking, the market looks really rough. And everyone kind of knows out there we are technical, we're technicians, and we look at the brute fact of the matter as opposed to being emotional, or there's a lot of doom and gloomers out there. And I was pretty bullish on the dollar the last few weeks, but we've definitely hit a big technical barrier against the dollar, and man, the market looks like it's going down, Dow 10,000, I feel, based on the technicals that we've been looking at. And the market has made higher lows and is ready to correct, I think, down to 10.2, 10.3-ish. So Barron's came out with the Freddie and Fannie article. They talked about how, let's see, 42% of U.S. mortgages and debt is owned by Fannie and Freddie, or guaranteed by Fannie and Freddie. And it's like a $12 trillion of the total home market. So that means if the government takes us over, they're going to take over, geez, what? 4 or 5 trillion or so. So that's definitely going to weigh on the dollar even more. You had some PPI, some producer price index come out this week, looked really tough. A lot of the major economic reports that are coming out are pretty poor in the U.S. I want to talk about Australia. Australia's central bank has been kind of hinting that they might start lowering some rates. And that's some good news, because they've, I think at 12 years, is it 12 years, they haven't, they've left the rate unchanged at 7.25%. Good for you. I feel like I'm going to buy some Australian dollars right about now, because if Australia's been doing pretty good with their currency at 7.25%, hats off to them. And now if they lower some, lower a quarter point, 50 basis point to spur some growth, that's what they're kind of talking out of Australia. Toro out of Japan believes that the yen's going to make a move to the dollar, looking at about, right now we're trading about 110 to the dollar. He thinks it's going to strengthen up to about $1, almost parity here. So bullish on the yen. Man, these technical charts for the euro, I haven't really looked at the pound lately, but the euro, the Australian dollar, and the yen look really good. So get in on them. Pardon me. Australia's 7 years at 7.25%. And they're thinking about cutting rates because the economy's the worst in 2 years, with some reports. And K-Mac, what do you think about all this stuff we're talking about back there?
I listen to Jay Long everything I do, and I know that he's right about this. I'm thinking about getting in on some yen.
Some yen?
Some euros.
Some straight up, some euros? Or some yen?
Some yen.
I'm joking. The chief manager of the Foreign Exchange Trading Bank of Tokyo says that the yen may rise to parity with the dollar by year end. So that's 10-cent move. That's 1,000 pips. You can make some money. The charts look good too, guys. Bank of Japan talked about decade high inflation. They've kept rates at 0.5%, so they're in a little tough spot there. So I mean, it's amazing that the dollar's going to be rising when against the yen, when the yen's getting its ass kicked too. U.S. housing stats starts. U.S. housing starts worst in 17 years. What do you know? And they're talking about of course, this housing slump and what's happened with Freddie and Fannie and just everything is the worst housing slump since the Great Depression. So that's kind of what's been going on there in the currency market, you guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking about on the Dow, technicals, NASDAQ, what you're thinking. We had Bob Brinkerhoff, one of our subscribers, told me to do a video on gold up $50 in 24 hours or 48 hours, so I thought that was pretty funny. You know what? The commodities are probably going to make another run. They've really bottomed with the technicals, with the strong dollar, and of course, the oil really moves with the dollar. As the dollar weakens, oil's going to move up. The dollar looks really tough right now, and of course, there's going to be more bad news coming out. So, this is what, August 22nd? August 22nd to at least September 5th, September 10th, be short the market and be short the dollar. Go long the euro, go long the yen, go long the Swiss franc. Look at the technicals, let's make some money, and let's start commenting. Give me your ideas, you guys. Let's talk about this. Alright, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Kyle, peace out.
Peace out.